Welcome to Hollywood Actions. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of one of the greatest British sitcoms of all time, Only Fools and Horses, which first aired back in 1981 and went on to become a cultural phenomenon. From the cheeky schemes of Del Boy and Rodney to unforgettable characters like Grandad, Trigger, and Boycie, this show wasn't just a sitcom, it was a slice of life, laughter, and love that spanned over 2 decades. Some of these legendary actors are still with us today, continuing to shine in the entertainment industry, while others have sadly left us. Now let's dive in. 1. David Jason. David Jason was already a rising star in British comedy before Only Fools and Horses, with roles in shows like Open All Hours. But in 1981, when he stepped into the shoes of Del Boy, everything changed. His sharp Cockney delivery, witty one-liners, and that unforgettable catchphrase. Now in his 80s, Sir David Jason is regarded as one of Britain's greatest actors. After Only Fools and Horses ended in 2003, he went on to star in successful dramas like A Touch of Frost, voice classic animated characters like Danger Mouse, and even wrote his memoirs. In 2025, Jason remains a respected elder statesman of British entertainment. 2. Nicholas Lyndhurst. Nicholas Lyndhurst was cast as Rodney Trotter, the slightly awkward younger brother of Del Boy. The chemistry between Jason and Lyndhurst was nothing short of magical. Rodney's constant exasperation at Del's dodgy schemes became one of the key ingredients of the show's success. Today, Nicholas Lyndhurst is in his early 60s and still highly respected. Over the years, he starred in several other hit comedies, including Goodnight Sweetheart, where he played a time-traveling TV repairman, showing his range and comedic timing. In 2025, he remains admired for his talent and resilience. 3. Leonard Pearce. Leonard Pearce brought warmth and humor to the role of Grandad, whose bemused expressions and gentle presence balanced out Del and Rodney's chaos. Despite his limited mobility, Grandad always managed to deliver sharp lines and was a fan favorite from the very beginning. Sadly, Leonard Pearce passed away in 1984, just 3 years after the show's debut, at the age of 69. His sudden death left a huge gap in the sitcom, and it was then that Buster Merryfield joined as Uncle Albert. In 2025, Pearce is still remembered with great affection. 4. Buster Merryfield. Merryfield didn't join until 1985, but he quickly became iconic. With his bushy white beard, naval cap, and endless stories beginning with, During the War, Uncle Albert was a hilarious and lovable addition to the Trotter household. Buster Merryfield was a late bloomer in acting. Buster Merryfield passed away in 1999 at the age of 78. Despite joining later, he became as beloved as any original cast member. His portrayal of Uncle Albert gave the show some of its funniest and most heartwarming moments. In 2025, Merryfield's legacy remains strong. 5. Roger Lloyd Pack. Trigger, the slow-witted but kind-hearted road sweeper, was introduced in the very first season. Despite always getting Rodney's name wrong, famously calling him Dave, Trigger became a standout supporting character thanks to Lloyd Pack's brilliant comic timing and deadpan delivery. Roger Lloyd Pack went on to have a very successful career, appearing in shows like The Vicar of Dibley, films like Harry Potter and The Goblet of Fire as Barty Crouch Sr., and even Doctor Who. Sadly, Lloyd Pack passed away in 2014 at the age of 69 after battling pancreatic cancer. 6. John Challis. John Challis first appeared as Boycie in the very first series. His character was instantly recognizable: the laugh, the swagger, and the way he constantly tried to outdo Del Boy with his supposed wealth and sophistication. Of course, Boyce's world often came crashing down around him. Now, after the sitcom's success, Boyce became so popular that he even got his own spin-off series, The Green Green Grass, which ran from 2005 to 2009. John Challis continued to act in various shows, write books, and attend fan conventions. Sadly, he passed away in 2021 at the age of 79, after a battle with cancer. 7. Sue Holderness. Then, although Marlene wasn't introduced until the mid-80s, her presence was felt early on. Boyce often mentioned her in conversation. When Sue Holderness finally appeared on screen, she became an instant hit. Her chemistry with John Challis was spot on, portraying a marriage that was both hilarious. Now, Sue Holderness went on to have a long and varied career in television, theater, and film. She reprised her role as Marlene in The Green Green Grass, keeping the Boyce Marlene double act alive for a new generation. In 2025, Holderness is still active in the entertainment industry. 8. Paul Barber. Then, Paul Barber joined the series early on as Denzel, the easygoing lorry driver who always seemed to get roped into Del's schemes. His exasperated reactions and straight-talking style made him a favorite supporting character. Before Only Fools and Horses, Barber was known for roles in dramas and stage plays. Now, after Only Fools and Horses, Paul Barber enjoyed a diverse acting career. He gained international recognition for his role in The Full Monty, 1997, where he played one of the unemployed men who decide to become striptease dancers. He also appeared in Casualty, Brookside. 9. Gwyneth Strong. Then, introduced in 1988, Cassandra provided a fresh storyline for Rodney as the writers explored his attempts to grow up, get married, and start a family. Gwyneth Strong played her with a perfect balance of seriousness and warmth, making Cassandra an essential part of the later years of the show. Now, after Only Fools and Horses, Gwyneth Strong remained active in television and theater. She appeared in popular series like EastEnders, Casualty, and Doctors. In 2025, Strong is still occasionally acting but also focuses on charity work and supporting the arts.